Just saw something that I had to make a comment about, and I can't hold it in. Stopped in Pennsylvania. I'm on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, and I stopped in to get something to eat. And I'm standing there, and I see today's USA Today, and on the front page above the fold it says "The New Faces of Poverty," and it shows a construction worker walking with a tripod on his shoulder, like what you would use for surveying. And I skimmed through the article, basically telling the story of a guy who was making 50 grand a year, 3-bedroom house, got laid off, and then talked about the next 18 months. And he lost his house or whatever, had to stop paying his child support. And they consider that poverty. The first problem I have with that is there is not a human being living in the United States of America right now that understands what poverty is. I'm sorry. It just doesn't exist. Now, you want to go to India, you want to go to even some parts of China, you want to go to Africa, you can see poverty. So I took a picture of the newspaper, and I posted on Facebook with this comment that says, "I've been broke and I've been bankrupt, but I've never been poor." I've been evicted. I've been in that situation. My wife and I have been in that situation. My wife and my children lived in a 2-bedroom house with my mom and my dad for 7 months. Now there was no layoff. It was just we were stupid. We made stupid choices and ended up with our backs against the wall with nowhere to go. And so, we swallowed our pride. We moved in with my parents. We sold everything that wasn't bolted down, and we had to come up with a new plan. And that new plan involved a lot of sacrifice. It involved a lot of things that weren't comfortable. I went on the road as a truck driver. That was last June. In October, we moved out of my mom and dad's house into a rental. Moved into another rental in March of this year. January, I started a new job as an owner-operator in the trucking industry. And I've maybe slept in my bed at home 10 times since January. But that's a choice. That's a choice we made. And here we are, almost exactly 1 year later, with money in the bank and the bills are paid. But we had to make deep sacrifices. And I had to work harder than I've ever worked in my life. And my wife has had to work harder than she's ever worked in her life. The opportunity was there. All we had to do was reach out and grab it. So, you can't call me insensitive because I've been there. I've been broke. I've filed bankruptcy. I know how bad that sucks. I know what it feels like. But I don't know what it feels like to be poor. Because I've been broke and I've been bankrupt, but I have never been poor. It's time for people in this country to wake up and get out of this victim mentality. You are blessed beyond measure to have woken up this morning in this country, in whatever shape it's in, however you want to look at financial, however you want to look at the government. If you like the Democrats, if you like the Republicans, none of that crap matters. What matters is your ability and your willingness to get up off your butt and make it happen. That's it. Poverty. Nobody in this country knows what poverty is.